Hello viewers, in this video let us see about anti-windup controller. So first of all, let us see what is anti-windup controller. We have seen about PPA and PID. So this is the advanced version of, that is the next modification level of the PA or PID controller. Okay, so what we have seen, some of the what we have seen as demerits in PA or PID controller. In PA controller, the integral term accumulates the error. Okay, so the actuator output gets saturated at that point. So to avoid overshoot and to improve the stability of the system, we are using anti-windup controller. So saturation level will be getting reduced. So you can see here, without anti-windup controller, what is happening. So the overshoot is highly increased and it is settled down to the reference value after some period with some oscillations. Okay, so in case if we adopt the anti-windup controller, what will happen? The overshoot is reduced, as well as the settlement at the reference value is very fast, and it's when we comparatively it's a fast recovery when compared to PA or PID controller. So we are moving for anti-windup controller for better response and results. Okay, so in case of BLDC motor, how it gets suited means, we can see the block diagram. This is the three-phase inverter. The inverter output is given to the motor so that the motor can easily rotate for easily controlled for our required speed. So this is the speed reference that we are giving. So instead of PA or PID controller, we are putting the anti-windup controller integrated with PA controller. Okay, so the error signal drives the PA controller. So in anti-windup controller, in case of advantages means, we can see the reduced overshoot as here, and fast recovery, and the change in reference speed, if happens change in reference speed or we alter the reference speed value, the recovery time, if we using anti-windup control, it will become very soon. Otherwise it will take some time. So also it protects the motor from over voltage and over current protection. Okay, so this is the control diagram for anti-windup control. So the speed reference here, this is the simplified diagram, and this is the detailed block diagram. So the reference speed is given by the customer or user. Okay, so this is actually compared with the speed of BLDC motor through the Hall measurement sensor or speed feedback sensors. The error signal is generated accordingly. So this is the integrated controller with the anti-windup and PA controller. So this is P controller, this is I controllers. With this we are integrating the controller. So both the P and I value controller output value is getting added with the assist of anti-windup feedback, which is given to the saturation limiter. So the saturation limiter, the work of saturation limiter is to restrict the output within the maximum value. Okay, otherwise it will goes on increasing. Then it is given to the PWM generator. The PWM generator which converts this saturated signal into the required pulses for the switching devices in the inverter. So that inverter switches are switching accordingly. Then the controlled output voltage is given to the BLDC motor to achieve the required speed. So this is about anti-windup controller, and hope it is useful for you. We will see in the next video for the other topic. Thank you.